All right. I know, kind of out of left field, right? But we're here today and we're going to be streaming the event for Tokyo Game Show stage main event, it looks like, for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, this is a game that I've been a little bit excited for, but haven't really touched on yet. Of course, I've still got things I'm running through right now on the channel, so of course I haven't come out with any information or anything on this game. But this is something I've been quietly keeping my eyes on as a new fan of the franchise. I mean, really, I started to really envelop and take in Final Fantasy games at what people think is the worst in the series, Final Fantasy 13. I know, before you barf, that was my first like real one. I've played other ones before, but I don't really have memories of them. What's up, Jay? What's up, Cloud44? Happy to see you guys here today on a mix-up of a stream today. But yeah, my first Final Fantasy was actually Final Fantasy 13, and ever since then, I've always kept my ear to the ground to see the rumblings of what's going on. Fast forward to like, I think 2 years ago. I was broke, no money, and my uncle was like, look, you need to experience Final Fantasy VII Remake. The broke part hasn't changed, but I'll tell you what has changed. My exposure to Final Fantasy VII. And when I tell you Final Fantasy Remake was literally a top 5 gaming experience I've ever had, I mean it. I was enveloped in the story. The character developments were awesome. The gameplay was fantastic. And unlike Final Fantasy 16, they didn't make currency useless, the side quests were good, and magic was still a part of the game, even though it was a more action-oriented game. So with Final Fantasy VII Remake literally being like the magnum opus of what I think the live kind of combat can be for Final Fantasy VII, I'm really hyped to see what this is going to be. They took a step in the right direction with abilities in Final Fantasy 16 in my eyes, but a lot of other stuff was lackluster. But we've got to take into account that Final Fantasy 7 or 16 was actually made by an entirely different branch of their development team. Obviously, the main focus being with 7 Rebirth because they really want to nail this one for the fan base. So I am super excited to see what they're going to show off here in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. It looks like the stream has officially started, but we're going to be here in the the lull in between screen for probably another 10 minutes since it is supposed to be starting at 11. So yeah, this is definitely a game I'm going to be keeping my eye out for. They dropped the collector's edition over on their official Square Enix site. I do have my eyes on it, but just right now don't have the funds for it. If I get like my first check or something and I can pay whatever I gotta pay and the collection edition is still there, I'll go ahead and scoop it up for sure. But other than that, I'm definitely excited for this game. Like I said, Final Fantasy VII Remake was a top 5 gaming experience of all time for me. So I'm really excited to see what's what. Now, after Final Fantasy VII Remake, I actually went ahead and I actually played the original Final Fantasy, like a port or an emulation of it, essentially, over on the PlayStation 4 at the time. And a lot to be left desired. Obviously, a dated game doesn't hold up, in my opinion, as to now, especially with the remakes on the horizon and with Remake already being out. So I can't wait to see the story going forward. I already know the big things that happened in the original, but obviously there's a difference now with the whispers, the ghosts going on and all that, so I'm super excited. Isaac Rubin says, hi, the MK1 story mode is really good, and I got the combat pack in MK1. Oh yes, dude, I told you would love MK1 story. It was phenomenal. I just finished the arcade ladder matches, I believe it was 2 nights ago, so there is a lot of things to digest with the arcade ladder matches if you haven't seen them yet, or if you haven't done them yourself. We're actually going to release the arcade ladders as soon as we can. I just finished up editing most of the story into chunks, so we're going to keep releasing them as time goes. Today I was a little busy, but we came home like 40 minutes ago. I saw that this is actually a thing, like they're having a Tokyo Game Show premiere here for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to see it anyways. Might as well see it with people if they want to join in over here on the stream as well. Jay said, I get it, but I'm in the negative right now, bro. I feel you. Especially since you were going ahead and you were, like, getting a bunch of other copies and stuff for other people, right? So, I could definitely see that. Sorry, 1 second. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like on the stream, that would help me out tremendously. Hopefully we can get some other people funneling in here. I actually like, oh, I always bat an eye to everyone else streaming and everything, and I saw that this seemed to be the most. I guess people just didn't know. Like, I didn't know this was happening. Like, 2,500 tuning into the official Square Enix stream, like, that's not a lot in my opinion. And I know one of the big Final Fantasy creators is actually Blitz, and I followed him for Final Fantasy 16 news and the likes, and he actually has a couple hundred people on his stream as well. Again, I think a lot of people might have been taken aback, just like me, on this having its own grand stage today. I mean, you look at the title card over here on the left and you're like, oh, it's going to be on the 23rd, but then you look at the time, Japan standardized time, that's like, what is that, like 20 hours ahead of us? In terms of, like, you know, time, right? So, always kind of hard trying to fumble these Japanese standard times when you're in America, but hey, I mean, we kind of stumbled on it, and I hope we get a great premiere, right? Cloud44 said, what's Final Fantasy about? I've never played. Oh, okay. So I'll actually run you through a quick synopsis. Basically, every game is independent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the mainstay titles are numbered. Those are all different, like, universes, but they're all kind of in the same vein of gameplay. Before, it used to be turn-based combat. Now, if you've seen Final Fantasy 16, they're actually action-oriented with turn-based kind of sprinkled in. Final Fantasy 16 didn't have any turn-based, but Final Fantasy 7 does. And it's a great mix of both. But now, with the remake, like I was saying, they're splitting 7, an original, I think it was a PlayStation 1 game. They're splitting it into a trilogy, remaking it to where the story is a little bit different at the beginning, but it's having major implications for an overall ending is going to be completely different. Think a la like MK1 New Timeline, right? MK1's New Timeline was completely revamped. Imagine that, but for Final Fantasy 7. That's essentially what they're getting, and they're getting fresh takes on everything, but the same essence of the story that they love. Essentially Mortal Kombat, but in Final Fantasy form, if we had to compare it apples to apples, right? So, I mean, the franchise as a whole, you never really know what you're going to get, but you always know that the music is going to be amazing, and the story is usually amazing as well. Now, there are a couple of ones that people are like, I don't like this one's kind of lackluster, whatever. You know, people have opinions on which one's the best. But a lot of the time, the stories are very gripping. There's very human emotions in them. There's, you know, family pitfalls that happen. There's major deaths that happen in some of them. Not all of them, but some. And yeah, I do enjoy the franchise as a whole. More recently, I've been, I guess you could say, falling out of love with it. A lot like, again, Final Fantasy 15 was not my favorite. Story-wise, it was good, but the gameplay just didn't click with me. 16 had a lot of problems, especially at the end, in my opinion. We're going to try to come out with a review with that as soon as we can. Of course, we're backlogged with all this stuff. But Final Fantasy 7 is definitely a thing I've been keeping my eye on, and I'm very excited for. Isaac Rubin also said, I'm playing MK1 right now. Awesome to hear. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Hopefully you're going, like, good, you know, good online matches, or maybe even having a good run at Invasions if you're having fun with that. Jay says, I'm at negative 53. Bro, I am there with you. I'm at like negative 300. Don't even fret. Yo, but update, I actually ended up getting the job. So, you know, very excited for that. I can't wait to, you know, get my bag there, and then hopefully be able to get, you know, indulge in better equipment for the stream, and also just be able to get some of these, like, collector's edition. Like, I saw this collector edition, I was like, dude, I want that, but it's $350. And I'm probably not going to get it before it sells out, so I'll probably have to use my own tactic that I told you guys for Mortal Kombat 1 to get this collector's edition. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Alright. So yeah, I am super happy with how things have been turning out. Jay said, congratulations. Cloud says, it sounds pretty fun. Let's go. Good job, man. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I really thought I wasn't going to get it. They called me back and they were like, hey, we're probably going to give it to you, but we still don't know. We'll call you tomorrow. And then they were like, you know what? We're going to give it to you. And they had to. They trolled me. They're like, we're going to call you by 12 p.m. the latest, and you'll know. And I was like, okay. I'm waiting. It's like 12:50, 1:30. I'm like, man, I guess they didn't need me. They didn't want to grab me, whatever. And now they're like, oh, sorry, our boss came in. Everything was hectic. but yeah, we're gonna hire you on board. And I was like, oh, thank goodness, you know. So it really, you know, it really worked out for me in the end. Jay said, I'll get it for you once my check hits. Yeah, I mean, hey man, I couldn't ask that of you, but hey, if you're willing, I ain't gonna turn down a gift horse in the mouth. That's for damn sure. But me too. I gotta wait for my checks to hit too. You're not alone there, my man. But it looks like it might end up actually starting real soon. We're only 2 minutes out from 11 o'clock. So at least I think we're going to get some live footage of them being on stage, or maybe even the venue over at Tokyo Game Show. Jay said, I'm rank 3 in Combat League. Yo, that is awesome, dude. We still haven't played any online matches. I was planning on tomorrow doing like a 2 to 3 hour at least stream of Invasion, maybe even 4. We'll see how much time I have and like what's going on with my job and everything. But if nothing looks like too out of pocket, then we'll be able to stream tomorrow for a big session, get through Invasions and the like. So I'm super excited to get through Invasions as well. Isaac Room says, I'm playing Tower right now. Hey man, you know, hopefully you like some of the endings. There were a couple that were a little bit lackluster, Isaac, I'm not gonna lie. But there were also a couple good ones there that were like, okay, like I like this. Like if I could give you a recommendation, Isaac Rubin, I would definitely say that Kung Lao's Unexpectedly was one of my favorites coming out of the arcade ladder endings, for sure. Let me just check on something real quick over here. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so I keep getting texts from people, of course, randomly when I'm streaming. The worst times for something like that to happen, but you know, it is what it is, right? Now, hold on 1 second, let me answer this back. Hopefully the show starts soon. I don't think these things ever have, like, what do you call them? I don't think they ever have like 20-30 minutes delay. I think they're usually on time. So I'm hoping this one's going to be the same as well. I'm super excited though. I mean, I've seen they released like a trailer and everything. Oh, here we go. It actually started live. All right, here we go. Like I said, like shots of the stage and stuff while they get like everybody set up on stage and everything. Beautiful. But yeah, I actually saw they released a play trailer or something like that recently, a preview with IGN. And it looks fantastic. Apparently there's like open world hubs in the major cities that used to be in the open world of Final Fantasy VII.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my god, we have a live translator, baby. Here we go. This is what dreams are made of. Jay says Japan is 12 hours ahead depending on what part of. Oh, okay.
Fantastic. Everyone, so many people
so pleasant.
Japan and outside the country.
I like the collar on her coat as well. Very nice.
My name is Chiaki Matsuzawa.
Chiaki Matsuzawa.
Thank you very much for having me.
Very low for me. You guys want me to turn it up? Let me know if the audio's a little low.
Watching, please post on X with an hashtag #FF7R. Please post on X.
Oh yeah, they're calling it X because it's not Twitter anymore. I completely forgot about that.
Let me invite exciting members to the stage.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit just because this is very soft on my end. I'm gonna put it to -1. Let me know if it needs to go any higher, guys. Please, I would appreciate it. There we go. Some of the big boys on stage. Your man's got a whole blade. He's going crazy.
Next, Mr. Naoki Hamaguchi, director of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And today's special guest who loves Final Fantasy game and it makes
man came out in the cosplay. He's ready.
His name is Mr. Noda Crystal from the comedian.
You know that thing's heavy. Materia or not.
Everyone.
Jay says I could hear it no matter the volume. Okay, well I turned it up a little bit just because even on my end it's super soft. So if anyone else needs it to be turned up, please let me know.
Maybe I should change my stage name.
Oh my god, look at his shirt. It's the other guy,
so heavy,
but in a big, like a cosplay with the big sword as well.
Cloud, I think he doesn't want to carry this around. It's too huge. He always...
Why are they showing a crane game in the background?
So cumbersome. So, you should do some special move? No. It's dangerous. Awesome. It's so perfect.
Oh, let me turn it up more on my headset. Wow, that's actually max on my headset. Holy.
Of course, there's one more person we should not forget. Another member joining us as a voice from heaven is Mr. Nomura. Yes, this is Nomura speaking.
A voice from heaven.
Can you hear Mr. Nomura?
So he's just in another room projecting it over a PA.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Mr. Nomura.
For some reason, he doesn't want to be on stage. Okay, all right.
Now, Noda-san, so please be seated, and I should hand this bastard back. Should I carry this all during the stage? I should carry this around? No.
This girl's like, dude, just give me the blade, please. Please, just give me the blade.
While he's sleeping, he has this sword this way, and when he's sleeping, he always have his sword like this. You remember very well. It's so scary. Okay, so...
Oh my god. She's like, dude, just give me the blade, please.
So, it's dangerous. You should not play around. So, Nomura-san is waiting for you to have a seat. Please be seated, yes. I'd like to talk about Rebirth. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Oh my god.
We can hear a lot of news.
This guy's trolling, bro.
I'd like to know everything about this title, and you can have some spoilers. And what will be the about
some spoilers.
And the remake version, is Hojo coming? Yes, I'd like to learn a lot into this episode. Yes, please rely on me. I will ask everything. You are so energetic today. You're full of energy. Well, but we've been expecting this title for a
This
very
poor
long time.
translator's getting a lot real quick.
The release date has been announced. What's your frank opinion at the moment, Kitase-san? Yes, thank you very much for waiting for this title. Yes, the release date has been finally announced. I'm so relieved, but at the same time, we are still working hard so that I can make this more exciting. Thank you. And Mr. Nomura. Yes. Finally, at last, that is the feeling I have.
Okay.
And I'd like to release this as early as possible so that I can feel truly relieved. Okay. Something at my hand, there's a camera showing your face, Nomura-san. He's
FaceTiming them now?
To me through the screen. Thank you.
This man will do everything but show up on stage, Heiki.
Yes, the release date has been finally announced, but at the same time I feel somewhat tense and nervous, so I'd like to make
it's like February, I think.
As possible. Please look forward to it. Yes, everyone looks forward to it. Thank you. And Noda-san, FF7. Yes, everyone completed the remake is looking forward to the next title. So we'd like to have any new information as possible, and also there should be Sephiroth coming into the scene, so I'd like to see that. So we are reaching to that part. Then what we expect the next in this title is this or that, you know.
I know. Yeah. I saw a comment on the stream. It says, "Bro, poor translator. There's so many people speaking so fast."
Ask for FF7 Rebirth. Kitase-san, could you please explain about the title? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is the project to let FF7 be originally released in 1997. We'd like to let it come back to the present time. This is the trilogy, offering 3 titles. We'd like to capture as many elements as possible from the original version, so that's why we made it into trilogy. The previous title was released in 2020, FF7 Remake, or FF7 Remake Integrate, released in 2021, much appreciated by people around the world.
I still gotta get through the Integrate actual like DLC portion. They released with the girl with the shuriken.
FF7 Rebirth. This is the second chapter or title of this trilogy. And through this streaming, I'd appreciate if you could learn a lot about this new title. Thank you for the explanation. The second title of this trilogy was released, the 7 Remake. Noda-san, you played this 1 year and completed, right? Yes, I made it by this time. It was very close. And Escape from Midgard, that was so full of volume in terms of contents. In Midgard, there's something I saw unexpectedly in the title. This is not just a remake of the original title. And also, PlayStation, when you play the original version in PlayStation, you can still enjoy it, and how Midgar is more with high resolution in this stage, or Avalanche trying to let Mako reactor explode, and what kind of
Oh, this
impact
poor
on
guy, bro. He's just being
city was so
bombarded here.
realistic,
I feel so bad for
and
this
that was
translator,
something I
bro.
appreciated very
He's
much.
putting in
It was
overtime.
very realistic. I see. Yes, the escape from the Midgar. And I think
So basically, they're just summarizing what happens in Remake. You escape from Midgar, that's the big thing. It's the opening of the original as well, and it actually takes a long time. I actually thought that was going to be the main game, even though I've already played Remake, and I know they escape and go into more, but...
Yes, you can be humorous, yes, as a comedian. Yes, you're professional to telling a funny story. So when I made a mistake, please correct me.
So now they've got what looks like the protagonist and the antagonist of the game here.
Okay. So the Final Fantasy VII in the world, there's energy, what is called Mako energy. Oh, that is a starting point. So there's Mako energy in the world, and when you use Mako energy, you can do nice things. That is so convenient. But when you use Mako energy too much, then that will damage your planet. But many people do not care about that, and there's a company called Shinra
Essentially, it's the plot of Final Fantasy 16, but instead of when you use magic, it's Mako, and Mako can be anything. It could be like, oh, I'm using it as magic, or I'm using it as a like industrial plant device for energy, like electricity, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, translator just gave up. translator literally just said, nah, fuck it. I'm not doing all this. So I'm assuming, again, he's kind of just surmising what was going on during the Midgar event. Because they have all the main players from Midgar and all the antagonists from there. But we're going to be hit with some new people as we're traveling along the world of Final Fantasy VII here. The game's going to be nice, but I'm waiting for Silent Hill 2. Ooh, that's also going to be a good one. Did you hear about what they're doing with the new interactive game? Silent Hill, I forgot the name of it. Ascension. Silent Hill Ascension. Essentially what they're doing is they're making it like a voting system. And you have to vote like every week or something. And they're going to release it kind of like an episodic adventure show. Is essentially what they're going to do with the new Silent Hill, sorry. And it sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool experience. Although I don't know if I'm going to agree with a lot of the outcomes, because it's a general population vote. Like anybody can vote, right? So who knows if your vote's going to align with everybody else's, and then you don't get to see the path that you want to see. Alright, so the translator literally gave up. Now there's a girl translator.
Therefore, everybody, all the serial companies are trying to capture Aerith. And let's protect Aerith. That's what they're doing. Right?
So he's trying to give like a funny rundown. It's just not coming out like from Japanese to English, essentially. Plus, again, translator kind of gave up. He said, fuck this.
Somehow they need to flee Midgar. I can talk, right? Yeah. You can talk up to that, which is the initial Final Fantasy VII. But at the very end, I've been told that I can share this with you.
Oh, what is
I can
it?
speak to you. Somehow, the original Final Fantasy VII, the end is different.
Oh.
What's that? What is it? I can't say that. I can't explain that. It might be that there might be something coming off today. The Sephiroth who should have been dead that reappears. So the original Final Fantasy VII is not the same future. That's how it ends. So that's the Final Fantasy remake.
Okay, so he kind of actually, if this is like a direct translation here, that would be like a big thing, no? I mean, we just directly got confirmation the ending for Final Fantasy's trilogy is going to be different straight up than Final Fantasy VII, but he couldn't explain it, he said. So unless he was just straight up trolling, which he might have been, he's seeming to be more on the joking side than serious. but
within this,
essentially
there's
confirming a
armor.
brand new
So
ending to the
Rosa,
game.
what did you
That's
feel
pretty big
about
news.
that? So in
Cloud44 says trolls would mess that up, talking about the Silent Hill Ascension game, and Jay said yeah, so I can't wait for it.
So Red 13. What about Red 13?
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
take Red
Silent
13.
Hill's gonna be dope as well. Like, I'm into playing and seeing horror games, but I'll tell you what, I am a big bitch when it comes to horror games. Go ahead and check out our Resident Evil playthrough, our Callisto Protocol, our Dead Space. You'll see me scream and yell a lot. It is, it's a little stressful on my heart, for sure.
Which is from the remake to Rebirth. So I think that you gave a very hot explanation. So Kitase-san,
You gave a very
so
hot
maybe
explanation. I
before
don't know.
we start,
I don't know if that's the right translation
maybe
word for that
some
one.
explanation for Final Fantasy VII. Those who haven't played but who would like to start going forward, what I would recommend is Final Fantasy Rebirth, as well as the Integrate, which is the twin pack product.
Okay, so they're coming out with a twin pack. And then, of course, when they come out with the third one, they're gonna have the trilogy pack, right?
At a very good price, so please play it. The previous title, in terms of Final Fantasy Remake, if you reserve the twin pack from that point, you're able to download and play. So until the launch of the Rebirth, you're able to play and do some preparations.
Okay, that's not that bad. Now, I did have Final Fantasy VII, but on PlayStation 4. I no longer have that system. Once I got my 5, I traded it in. So, I might actually pick up 7 in case there's a save file, like, you know, carries over. That, and I never played the Intergrade DLC.
As Noda-san mentioned earlier, the
With, I believe her name's Yuffie, right?
If you play this Rebirth, I think you'll be able to see the big picture. So you'll see this. In the original,
oh no, she can't keep up.
After fleeing from Midgar, you come into this big world. And you visit various cities and places, and the real travel adventure of Clouds and his fellows starts.
I mean, the combat looks pretty much the same for me, Make. It looks 1 for 1. I know they have this, like, twin AP gauge system now, which is different, but
in the places they go through,
it doesn't look too different. There's Kate Sith.
Encountering various characters, and there's a drama in those areas. For those who play the original,
There's a car now, which is completely new.
That character's gonna come back. I'm sure some of you may be worried
He's
or concerned.
what the fuck?
But almost, I think we've covered all.
Here's Dr. Hojo, I
There are
believe.
various characters with impact that who have not come along, so I want you to be stay tuned.
No, Cloud on the Segway is fucking hilarious. I don't know who put him on that.
You would be most concerned is the difference of from the original.
See, those are the twin attacks I'm talking about.
But within the main
Here we got Kate Sith and Aerith together. That looked dope. Sephiroth and Cloud.
As it prolongs. And as you mentioned in the previous last,
That's huge. I don't remember that boss.
of course, there's something that is added. So it's original plus the Rebirth new story, which will kind of...
Jay said I'm even gonna get Black Myth. You're talking about Black Myth Wukong, right? Personally, not a big fan of Souls games. Pretty much confirmed it with Elden Ring. Oh, look! It's the pixelated versions of them! And more bike races like Remake. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. Those side games look awesome. I'm assuming they're gonna be in the casino again. The Golden Saucer, I think it was called. But yeah, Black Myth Wukong. I mean, I'm not really a fan of Souls-like games. I pretty much confirmed it with Elden Ring. But we are bringing Elden Ring Tuesdays back, so every Tuesday from now on, we'll be doing a session of Elden Ring with the boys. Should be Andre and Drake, so stay tuned with that.
Very quickly. The weapon did not appear in the original, so I think this is something where you want to kind of deep dive. So that was it. Wow.
Okay, so they gave information on some of the stuff.
So first, the
So that was the
field
weapon
is
they're
incredibly
saying.
vast.
Because the weapons are
There's
not
a lot of
available to the end of the
things,
game, but she said they're not there at the
here's-
beginning.
So I'd like to ask all of it, but from here we would like to have Hamaguchi-san to ask about the content and explain the content of Rebirth.
Everyone's spamming Vincent because there was a scene of him coming out of the coffin where you gotta put in that
I'm sure
dial.
you're all concerned, but how the world map exploration element is, I'm sure you're all interested.
Okay, so we're delving into the world
but
map now,
it's
like
going to be
fast
30
travel and all
minutes
that.
for me, where I would like to provide the new information as well as the video of the new game. I would like to give these clues to you. So if you have any questions, you're always free to ask.
Clues. He likes
But
giving
before I
clues. I'm assuming
start,
on the social
there's
media.
one thing about to say is that this time around, I'm going to show you the content of the game in a very compact. So it's just a special version from the original. So it's slightly different from the original. And currently, it is still in the process of
Cloud said,
production.
why play a
So it
game I don't
might be
enjoy?
that
Well, there's two reasons.
it's not in
One, I do
perfection
want to
in
get
some
through a
parts, but
Souls-like
maybe
game just like as a
very
personal
fast.
challenge for me, even if it is with my
So
friends
I
where
would
we're
like to
playing it.
switch the
2, with my friends,
screen
it's a
to
lot more
the
fun to me.
video.
And 3, I paid $60 for it. I want to beat it. Like, that's a very simple reason
So we
right
start
there.
from here,
Like, I
right?
bought it on release, didn't
So
play it for a year
we've
after,
just
so
opened the door.
those 3 things really stack
So
up
this
to
is
me
the
wanting to
grass
actually just get
land
through the game
area.
at least.
So Cloud has
I'm not saying I'm going to do like all the
and
content of the
are going
game or
to
anything, but I
south
do want to
of
get through some of the
Midgar
major
in the
battles.
grassland area.
I think it'll be
And
it'll be fun
it's
having the
staying in a
boys
town,
there
in a place
taking on
like
some
home.
challenging battles. I
But
think it'll be a good time.
Shimura have heard that the Avalanche are staying there, so are attacked and are escaping from Khan, which is here. So in terms of the Rebirth game experience will start from here. So
Makes
the
sense.
world map characterized is how we've showed. And in the previous promotion, the reason why we show this was that meaning. So this is the field. Wow, wow, this is the field. Is this the
She had to
field?
do the wow.
What's this? So it's in this field that the world map, we have it as one space, and within that we have this grassland area and other areas, and within that area there's towns as well as dungeons that are in a seamless as a big world map.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an open world. So it's like a very flexible, free world. So you're able to go through the lands which are connected, and you're able to feel directly the Final Fantasy Rebirth world. So if you actually live in this world, this is the kind of distance you have. So in this grassland area, it's only a part of this world area, and it's just a 2-kilometer area. So even if you explore this, it won't end.
Even if you explore this, it won't end because there's more areas.
I was wondering how you
Oh, we switched again. I guess they're going in like sections here. They're probably getting a little tired, need a drink of water, right?
Will not be satisfied, so we
Cloud said that's fair. Yeah, $60 is a bunch. Might as well get your money's worth, right? They said I'm waiting for the DLC to drop. You're talking about the big expansion coming to Elden Ring, right?
surrounding all the planet.
Yeah, I heard people are hyped for that, for sure. Me, not so much, but we're gonna try to get through the game for sure.
You can go various places.
Take on what's her name, Melania. See if we can beat her with us 3. see if 3 Stooges can take her down.
To show you how you can switch a various party members, and you can switch from the command
Okay.
pane. You don't have to use PHS. You don't need that from.
Wow, this is a big map.
So it's so modern. You can use smartphones to switch parties. And going back to the game, you can see the Billy's farm where we'd like to take a look at it. There will be encounters with enemies, yes. And in terms of distance, about 1 kilometer or so, you will be walking in that direction. So I'd like to give some explanation. Walking along the road, and in front of you, you can see some enemies in front of you. So we'd like to explain battle system.
It's like a fucking little weed. You're gonna pick on a weed?
A synergy system. there's the synergy ability and synergy skill. First, I'd like to start with
Here, let's go
synergy
ahead and
skill.
let's get rid of the
Cloud is
chat for
utilizing
now.
power from the
That
air
way we can
and
see
Tifa
the stuff on the
uses
right side. It's pretty
power from
important.
the magical power from the air list and try to
Yo, she is
to that
juggling. I never
combination
juggled
attack
like
in the
this.
air, and
High
you can
key.
jet guard or charged attack or combination attacks. These actions and technical a synergy can be utilized. You do not have to use.
Now I'm gonna tell you guys right now,
So you can use
Final
this
Fantasy's
while
combat
ATB
system, at
is
least in
used
7 and
electron.
Remake and, you know, I'm assuming Rebirth since it's the
This is
same,
something
it is a
different
lot
from
of
the
fun
first
to play.
battle. You can see more
Visually, it might not look
battle.
too
You do
appealing,
not have
but
to
once you get your
wonder
hands
how
on that, like, combat
ATB
system and
is
it's free-flowing, but you can also
attacks.
chunk it up into,
And the
like,
synergy
abilities,
skill
it is
from
really
every
fun to maneuver throughout a
combination.
battle.
Every Tifa combination was shown, but we have every combination of every party member for that synergy skill, so please learn every combination and synergy skill.
Okay, so everyone's got a different synergy and they're all unique. Got
There
it.
are so
Okay.
many items on the field, and some of you have played this on a trial, but there's a crafting or item transportation system is adopted, and you
Oh.
can pick some dropped items from the enemies and gather various items, and you can craft or transmute various items.
Damn, there's
You
a
can use
whole
potion,
crafting system in this one. Let's hope it's better than
by doing
16's,
so,
man.
you can create
16's
various
was
items, and when you
awful.
become more mature,
I mean,
you
absolutely abysmal.
defense skill or armor.
Like I said,
equipment,
different development
or you can
teams, so I'm
reinstate
really,
purchase.
you know, I'm holding my
Enemies
crossed
from
fingers, I'm
start to the end
crossing
of
my
the
legs,
game,
I'm
please
crossing
use
my
this
toes.
item
I'm hoping that
transmutation
it's
or
better.
item
I really
action.
am.
It's something we saw in the
Todd says my
previous
PC
titles
dies
of
when I have to
Final
fight Tanya.
Fantasy
Bro,
Crafter,
no
so many
way.
people love this kind of thing.
Didn't you just get your
That's true.
your
Please
CPU,
keep
right?
everything on the
Your
field.
chip?
And in item
Aw,
class,
Cloud, I
you
am so
actually
sorry,
explore
man.
in the field. So there's so many wide field
Is it
areas
during
you can go down
one of
from here.
the
Yes, from here.
ladder matches, right?
And also you can climb up.
Or are you
to
talking about in the
here.
campaign?
In mountains, there are so many field actions prepared for this title.
Now, I'll tell you already right now, I'm a little bit scared on the enemies. It looks very similar to 16, very open world, but there's a lot of nothing, right? So I'm a little bit nervous on that end.
And also, everybody loves this Shinra boxes. You can identify Shinra boxes.
Oh, what the hell is that? A little baby chocobo.
Boxes, so please slash them off.
Oh, look at it.
In addition to that, as you are walking, there's a very small chocobo, and you can follow the chocobo. And
That thing
it
is
says, "Please
adorable.
follow me," and we can see some signposts.
Yeah, so I saw from the trailer, this is the fast
Signposts
travel system of the
You
game.
can use this as a fast travel point. And from
That
the
chocobo is
lore
so
perspective,
adorable.
this chocobo
He's
will
even
be
like
very
twiddling his
delighted.
fingers
So-
together, or his like wings.
And after fixing signpost, you can create trust with this chocobo, and you can
Okay.
give some reaction to this chocobo.
So it's basically an Assassin's Creed, like get to the very top point, but you get to pet a chocobo at the top
So
instead.
please try it.
Already 20 times better
And
for
you
a
can
fast
use
travel
this as a
system.
Fast travel point, as well as these benches. Oh, fantastic benches. But this is different. Oh,
He puts a
oh,
cloth
he's
down.
using cushion. And
He's like, I'm not touching that raw.
The benches are so old and dirty, so you need to use cushions. I think Cloud would like to use cushions when.
So you get to reset your HP MP. I'm assuming it's kind of Dark Souls-esque as well, where enemies would reset.
Have you life point then?
Jay says the combat pack should be dropping soon. Damn, I need to get done with Invasion so I can play online, man.
13.
Todd said, yeah, it's chill though, it's in the story. Oh man. Bro, I am so sorry. I really don't have any recommendations I could give you either. I'm not a big PC part guy. Or like hotfix dude, you know?
A very powerful ATB. Excuse me. I'm going to use this. This is very powerful. And it is very useful move, Stardust Ray. And Red 13 has another special one, that is the Vengeance Gauge. When you
Vengeance
protect or
Gauge.
guard the attacks of enemies, you can charge Vengeance Gauge. And when you feel that, you can go into the Vengeance mode with the special abilities you can use in that state. It's not that Red 13 can just go into
Damn,
enemies.
big
attack, but
AoEs
also you
too.
can guard the attacks from enemies, then you can use very special mode 13, and you can do counter, and that's very refreshing. So Red 13 has been very differentiated from other characters, so please.
Yeah, it looks like
enjoy
Red 13's a
playing
big counter
using
guy. Red
13.
counter, defensive blocking.
Red 13, I'd like to play this character, which we could not use in the previous title, and many times were complained about that. Finally, we can use Red 13, and you can swim in the river.
Well, that's nice. You can
in
swim,
the
but I
river
mean, what's it
or
really gonna do,
in the
right?
Ocean, maybe legendary, the submarine material. Not just swimming, you can climb up ropes, or you can use wire hooks. There are so many various.
Said you can use hooks, I think you
so
said?
that you can enjoy exploring the various places of the world. You can swim.
Now, again, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm a little bit worried about like the resources. Final Fantasy 16, they were just as abundant everywhere in the open map, and you did nothing with them. So I'm hoping it's not like that.
This is something you can see. Cloud would like to.
I like the way you said Chocobo. Chocobo!
Swamplands. So I think you can tell when you play the original version, you can see. So we are going to Chocobo Ranch. We are going to.
Yeah, this is pretty much like the first place you go to right after Midgar.
Everybody loves Chocobo Ranch, and he's the.
Cloud said, it's chill though. Oh, I read that one. Dakota Lee, hey, nice to see you, man. He said, so more MK tonight or just Final Fantasy Japan Tokyo Game Show tonight?
Now we are here.
Honestly, we'll see how long this takes, and then we'll see if we can fit in some invasions. I'm not, you know, gonna disregard throwing in some invasion gameplay. I'm down.
In this title, Chocobo
Just as long as it's not too late. It's around 11:30 my time right now, so
some Chocobo can fly in the sky.
I'll be down for some MK.
They go over the water or sea at a very high speed, and you can use a chocobo to go various places. That is one of the uniqueness of this title. And this Chocobo Billy. Last title, you should remember a chocobo sum, but there are people owning chocobo or farming chocobo is something we try to be detailed about in this title, and this. Chocobo Billy is
1,000 gil
character in this title.
Out of your mind.
Yes, and now we are now trying to rent the chocobo, but we were asked to catch a chocobo who went away from the ranch. Now we are going to catch a chocobo.
Jay said, I'm gonna help you out with invasions. All right, sounds good, Jay. Thank you.
Remember how we catch chocobo? I think
Dakota Lee says, I need to see that MK rank grind soon, brother. Me and Gabe hitting the streets grind. I'm getting MK on PC soon. Awesome, man.
Yes, that reminded me. Yes, good memory.
Do you know Gabe personally? Actually?
Chocobo is something I'd like to show you and explain to you from now. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get through invasions fast so I can get some online gameplay going. Gotta get that Lee May rank up. You know how it is.
Now, after catching Chocobo, Chocobo Billy will tell you how to ride on the Chocobo. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo.
So they're doing a main quest for us here, the first one, which is just tutorial, right?
Follow, track, and footprints. That is the homage we've made. I remember that, yes. In the original version, that was some symbolic, but in this title, you can see the actual footprints here. It's so real, and you should follow and track these footprints of Chocobo. In the original version, we couldn't make it, but this is actually what's happening in the title. You should follow the Chocobo footprints in this manner, and as you walk in the world map, you can identify Chocobo footprints and you can trace them back so that you can move forward.
I'm assuming they're gonna be the same way every time, but they're making it sound like it'll change. I don't know.
In the original. So yeah, we found Chocobo. So let's go and capture Chocobo. So how do you think that we're going to capture Chocobo in this one?
Big ass rope, lasso.
Using a net? Using a net, right?
Oh, they're getting that. Oh, they're trolling.
So let's actually try it out. So how are we going to capture Chocobo? In this one,
Stealth mode Cloud, alright.
there's a Stealth mini game for capturing the Chocobo. So in the Stealth mini code, so that Chocobo doesn't
Dakota Lee
realize
says, yeah, we went to
we
Evo
are
together.
very
He's
careful
been,
so that we don't
he's
have
been there to play
ourselves
sets. Yeah, he was telling me about him. I was
It's
snapping him
so
about
fun, so
it.
it's very easy.
I'm an
So if you're
AZ.
very careful of
I'm an
Chocobo
AZ,
not
bro.
looking at you, so we said that there are Chocobos
Yeah, I
going
used to
be
be there, my
visiting,
man. I
but
used
it's
to,
coming
but
to become more and more
not
visible.
anymore.
So when it becomes a
We're
more
out here in
Chocobo,
Texas
it's going to
now.
be
The
difficult. But
biggins.
even if you fail, you can retry.
They said you can rank her up to a nice level in the first Mesa. Alright, sounds good.
A lot of opportunities.
Cloud
so you
44
want to
said, this
move
reminds
those
me of
Chocobos
Assassin's Creed 3, I think it
and when you
was.
see it over
Bro,
there, it's
don't remind me about
because the
Assassin's Creed.
Chocobo
At this point, I am
man
sick and
is very
tired of
careful,
Assassin's
it's
Creed.
hiding,
I
but
played
I
Odyssey,
think
and the
they
only
will
reason I
realize
liked it
it's
was for
very
the, like, you know, the
big detector
Roman
in those
mythos
cases.
that was going on in there.
Very
Other than
cute, very
that,
cute.
the gameplay was
But
so
staring at
stale to
you,
me.
right?
I like
So in this
the
case,
rival
you're just very
system,
stern,
like going through and hunting
so
down
that you're able to divert
the
the view and
clans, like the
capture
enemy
the
clan
time.
and stuff, but I
So
was
by
not a
throwing
fan
the
of the gameplay
ball,
almost at all.
you're able to divert the view. So this is the opportunity. So
So
during
you
this
throw
opportunity,
out
you
bait
go
and then
and
you just jump
get
on it.
on. You get on. And this is like when a cat feels safe when you grab. Chocobo feels
No, I want
unsafe,
the
and then
Red
you
Dead
can become
Redemption
very
1,
close
like
with
fucking
Chocobo
the
and
system
able
where
to
he's trying to
manipulate
buck you
Chocobo
off. That
because
would
you
make
have
more
this bond,
sense.
you'll have this
A
trust
big ass
relationship.
turnip!
Oh, and you can provide the gizzard green.
Oh,
And
those are
as
gizzard
you
greens? Oh,
explore
you're
the
out of your
world
mind.
map, you will be utilizing Chocobo quite a lot, not just riding, but it has various parts. And you're able to customize various things, so you're able to customize the Chocobo and create your own Chocobo as you explore the world
That's
map.
awesome. I mean, we saw it kind of in the trailer. They had
So
like a bunch of
cute.
like
You
vests
feel
and
like
gear
this
on while they were
sense of
traveling.
affinity. Red 13 seems to be very wary. So I think they might be feeling something.
Cloud said Assassin's Creed doesn't even feel like Assassin's Creed anymore. I think it just feels too similar to every other like Ubisoft game they make. Take base, get a little bit of story development, do a side quest, take a base, take base, take base. Like, I'm not a fan of that.
To Chocobo's branch, going back to where you come is a bit of a troublesome, but for those places that you've visited before, you can register that as a fast track. So very fast action. So
okay, so big staple places in the world are gonna have ingrained fast travel. I mean, that's good to know.
Yes, Chocobo's back. This time, Chocobo wants to capture you ride and then you go to exploration, but this is the first Chocobo, so it's a tutorial. So this time we had the Chocobo to come to the ranch to provide various lecture. So we're going to prepare, and so the green, old green Chocobo Green is saying, please wait. So utilizing this time, we want to showcase some elements of the exploration of world map whilst we wait for Chocobo to finish eating. So we're going to go out.
All right.
And then...
Oh my god.
Wow.
Then they said, how can we make this kid as anime as possible? Do it.
Have you forgotten me? With those cute eyes?
Is he not from the beginning, like where your little city?
Chudley will sleep, but of course we remember Chudley. And of course all of you would remember Chudley, but in the previous, in the combat intel,
yes,
we provided, and by accomplishing that, it came up with something. So Cloud...
Yeah, it was like the first side quest in the game. He's like in the slums with you, right? If I remember correctly.
To go to the world map. So he's now...
Jay says the new Creed is too far-fetched. Yeah, again, not a fan, bro. Like, they could have an interesting story and plot, but when I don't want to play through your game, like, that's a problem. You know what I mean?
You're able to develop the material. So basically,
that I feel like is the exact opposite problem with Final Fantasy. You've got great gameplay and your story's good, like, at least for remake. Like, it was, again, a top 5 video game moment for me. A playthrough for me in general.
He's saying that Shinla, the old Remnant Wave tower, are in the world map that are not utilized, but by utilizing that, Chadley will be able to explore the world map. So, activating various communication towers, able to expand the areas he is able to explore, and he's saying that let's expand this world map. So it's a game to explore the world map, and that is his intention, and Cloud also follows on that too.
Okay, so
the
that's
Railway
the
Tower, we're
real,
going to
like,
initiate
Assassin's Creed
that.
element. That's what opens up more of the map onto
So
your
he's
map.
saying it's very close by.
Oh
Over
no. Speaking of Assassin's
there.
Creed.
So it's better just you go there yourself because it's so close. So the world is going to be in your hands. But the first, he's saying, let's do it together. So let's initiate the first one or activate the first one.
Alright, let's see what we gotta do. Please don't tell me we gotta climb to the very top too.
In the world
That'll
map,
be
so we've
just
given him
ridiculous.
a uniform like a Boy Scout costume.
Yeah, very like fucking Boy
So
Scouts
as you can see,
type
under
fit
the
this man's got on.
There's the activation terminal.
Alright, you just
So
gotta go up
this
to it and
is
press a button. Alright, that's not the
by
worst.
putting in the module that was received earlier.
Looks
the
like a
Railway
massage
Tower
gun.
will be activated. So we've been very careful with the mechanics here. So this has the fantasy elements and the light elements, which is the Final Fantasy VII. Wow, it's really good for my heart, I suppose.
It's very good for my heart.
So by activating the Remna Wave Tower, the world map close to the Remna Wave Tower, you're able to detect, and Chadley knows where they want to explore or investigate. So like this. So Chadley's searching.
Looking for some bitches, I hope.
And then, as you can see, on the area maps, the area Chadley wants you to
What was that thing on the top right? It looked
appear.
important.
And by initiating these requests and executing that, you're able to develop various materia, which is the objective cloud and Chadley. So currently we're going to activate the Remna wave, and we've done some analysis. So let us develop one materia. So let us develop a materia. So you're able to develop various materia, but from where you want to develop, the user is able to choose. So there's various things. So you're able to develop and select the one that you want to use.
Only at these
Like this.
places, though, it looks like?
So there are various material you've never come across. So there are very convenient materia.
I mean, I was very
very
specific
interesting.
with the material I chose in
Love
7
materia. I
Remake,
love
so
materia.
sounds good to me. I only did select a couple,
So Chadley's request, there were a couple. So let us try.
so that looks like a
one.
battle.
So it's around 800 meters difference. So from Calm to Chocobo Ranch, it was 1 kilometer. So I think it's roughly the same distance. But now Chocobo's ready. We're going to ride on Chocobo and see how convenient Chocobo is. Okay, we're going to ride and Chocobo.
So it looked like there was a
go to the place
bench
to
and
our
some
destination.
vending machines right
Now
there. I'm
that's
assuming they
the
sell
red
you
signal.
like
It's ready.
health and mana items
So
as
we're
well.
gonna whistle. Oh, because Choco's come. So Red 13 too. So
Red
that's
13 looks so
right?
awkward on the Chocobo. Look at him. They showed it like
They're
straight up in the
right.
IGN trailer,
Red
but it
13's
looks so
riding.
weird.
Wow. So as you can see,
Look at him.
Chocobo's
He looks
running.
so
Sometimes Chocobo realizes,
awkward.
detects something. So from this now,
He doesn't look right, bro.
the wild rabbit has the tendency of digging or putting something underground.
Can dig up items.
So if Chocobo
The
makes a
repeat
response,
going
I'm going to proactively
crazy.
use Chocobo. So Chocobo, you don't want to capture a wild rabbit. So
Ooh.
very cute, huh?
I don't know if you guys saw, but there was some massive popping at the very
That's the
top.
Moogle
And why
house.
is that Moogle
Moogle
so
house.
tall?
Did you realize? It's Moogle House. I loved Gold Saucer, so I don't have time, so we have to skip here. they could give you a bit of a medal, right? So as we proceed, very quick.
Yeah,
And
that thing's
this
fucking
time,
fast.
the combat request of Chadley will be conducting, but normally there are various like mini games and the story.
Nah, dude, this
to
Chocobo has the
unlock
need
and
for
to be able
speed.
to solve the mystery. It's really vast, but due to time this time around, we will be explaining the one with the combat. So we've arrived.
What the hell is that? That's the module again.
And you can see
Switch translators.
a guide system will give you an explanation on each monster's enemies. You can see the explanation of the monster, why the monster lives in this place, and how they live in this area.
The
It's
big
like
ass, like,
explanation
boar
of the
looking
zoo.
thing with horns. A
It's
rhino
like
boar
audio
look-alike?
guide.
Elephant. It's got fucking,
And it's
got a
not
big ass trunk.
Key tips for
Pause.
combat. The world map content of Chatterley is not something that you let players to grow and increase levels, but rather we wanted to create a story behind all of the elements in the world. It's not that you are just fighting and defeating enemies, but I'd like you to know the details about each monster and how they live. That is something we created in this content. And
I mean, that
then
sounds
you can
interesting, but like,
custom.
after a couple
Just
monsters, I
like
feel like you're just not gonna care, you know?
well created a living environment, and here you can see very strong monsters. And
Maybe like the really cool monsters once you fight some big ones, right? But like, I mean, the first couple ones, no one's really gonna care about the lore about the monster.
They are so strong and powerful. And here I'd like to talk about synergy ability. Is different from synergy skills. You should charge the gauge and consume the gauge to use that synergy ability. And how you can charge this?
Where is the synergy bar though?
When you consume ATB gauge, then you can charge the synergy gauge. So
Trying to look
when
for
you
it, I don't
use
see it
ATB
anywhere.
more and more, then you can increase.
Because I
and
think the
charge
yellow one's the
synergy
limit break.
gauge.
So I don't think it's that
You should
one.
consume ATB gauge. And by doing so, you can use the synergy ability. And if you'd like to show the synergy ability between Cloud and Red 13, and then you need to increase the synergy gauge of both characters, Cloud and Red 13. So I should switch characters and increase the gauge. So switching characters would lead to better battles. That is something we'd like to highlight. You should not
Okay.
use just one character, but you'd like to.
That is something I was guilty of in Remake. In Remake, I would pretty much just stick with Cloud, but it looks like they're really incentivizing you to go through and use every single person in your party.
In doing so, you can utilize synergy ability, which would be good for playing this game.
Yeah, it's like
You can
another
see
limit
the
break,
gauge
essentially.
is charged and is on the increase. You'd like to release the synergy ability. They are so strong, we see the life point AP is on the decrease. I think you should kill yourself. Yes, yes, kill
What? Did he, wait, did he say I think you should kill yourself? What the fuck? What happened?
No.
This shit just escalated so
So
quickly.
invincible. Everything is great.
Hold on.
Magic. Yes, okay.
Wait a minute.
Then
King Nix, what's going on, man? Glad to see you here. I gotta see what the live chat is saying.
A savage assault.
No way the commentator just said that, bro. No, you're out of your mind.
So cool. This is so
Nah,
cool.
no one's saying anything on the kill yourself
Special
comment.
synergy is so fantastic, and each character.
Wait, no,
offers
some people are
various
mentioning
synergy
it. Some people are
abilities.
mentioning it. Some people- What did he say?
To the extent possible.
No,
This-
bro, that's
every character,
crazy.
Every character, right? Yes, that is correct. And that is the exploration of the
That's nuts, bro.
world repo of the world
The
info.
fucking someone said the commentator really said you serve zero purpose.
There are so many unexplored areas. And this time, some of you may know, you can play a mercenary quest. Mercenary quest, there are so many people in need, you can start quests. When you go to cities, you can start various quests. You can see some green icons on top of some of the...
Yeah, I believe this is actually, yeah, this is the inn. Look,
And then you can talk to
this
them
is where you
and ask some
where you have that big
questions.
like flashback and notice that
is
the first big reveal
governor
of Cloud's memories, I guess you could call them, right?
Tank and calm that
I don't know if all you guys have played 7. I know it's an old ass game, but this is a new game to me even. Like, I'm not even well versed in Final Fantasy 7 like that.
This is calm. It is so fantastic. You can see so
It
many
looks
people
beautiful,
living here.
actually.
And as you are walking around in the city, it's difficult to identify who's in need.
It really is, though.
For some people. And in this world, you have very nice.
Got the GG dancers out here.
You don't have to go around. There's a notice board at the city where people will give notice on quests. So
Okay, so we have a job hunt board. Got you. Not too bad. Jay said Noctis will always be the top dog. Hey.
The ball. So from here,
I never actually played through all the DLCs of 15, but bro, I really wanted to. Some of them sounded really good, like the Aranea DLC and stuff like that, but they just took so long, I lost interest, you know?
You can start initiating the quest, or you can do.
They even had like a multiplayer, I believe, and I never played through it just because it took forever. And then by the time like all that stuff came out, I was already on to more stuff. And right now I've got such a backlog, I gotta get through that before I even think of that, you know? Even now, to catch up with newer games, like I still got Starfield to get through, again, Elden Ring, and then we gotta get through, I want to play Baldur's Gate eventually. And then Final Fantasy's just around the corner, a couple months, like I need to get through this stuff fast. Of course, we got MK stuff to go out, we're gonna be playing MK multiplayer, like fuck, there's a lot.
In this quest, maybe we need to dig deep about these characters, or they...
This man's got the fit, bro. The red flannel, the orange vest, the farmer's hat. This man's going crazy with the drip.
In the original, I skipped, or I went...
Jay said I beat the game in 2 days and got bored. Yeah, it's I think I did pretty much the same thing. I think I beat it in like 3-4 days. I did like one of the post-game like super bosses, and that was it.
Some character playing the major role in this quest. Red 13 is with Cloud, so Cloud plus someone from your party will play personally, and by doing so you can build trust and better relations with Cloud, and you can imagine how that will play out in the later part of the game.
Okay.
Attacked by
he said you can imagine how that would be later on in the game, so maybe the more trust you have with like a certain character, maybe they divulge a big story secret, or if not even it affects the gameplay, like the story somehow.
Chasing sheep is so motivated. And when you look into this place, you can see the story will unfold. In Red 13 says it's been several days since the enemy attacked here. Is so demotivated after finding the challenge. And Cloud says that we should rely on Chocobo, and Chocobo in this world has a very good sense of smell, and better than Red 13. Not just wandering around the world map, but also there are so many quests and you can problem solve with Chocobos and Red 13.
Now here's the problem. I'm kind of scarred with Final Fantasy 16. I would love to do all the side quests possible in 7. But if they're anywhere near as bad as 16, I'm probably going to skip a couple of them.
Well, I can track this out. The Red 13 is trying to compete against Chocobo.
Oh my god.
But when you lost the track of Descent, then you can...
People in the comments are already saying Game of the Year, Game of the Year. That's interesting, to say the least. Like I said, I'm comparing it a lot to 16, and I'm seeing a lot of things that I didn't like in 16 at first, so I'm hoping they get flushed out, like when we actually have our hands in the game, but... we'll see.
30 minutes have passed. It's so fantastic, and from this and onwards, please play it by yourself. So this is something I can show you. It was so quick. Well, we're still in calm the first city, and there are so many things in front of you in the story. There are so many things we got to know. I'm interested in the swamplands. I'm so intrigued, and not just Chocobo. There's so many volume contents. This is the first area. This is just the first city, but so many things that we learn here. So many contents till the end of the title, right? That is correct.
Okay.
So fantastic. And the battle system, combat system, it looks so exciting. It is well crafted, and also in the trial play, many people touched on that, and we received very good feedback and very delighted. Yes, we'd like to consider what would be the best approach to move in the battle, not just combating battle, but also chocobos.
I mean, honestly, like I said, I love remakes combat. So now that they're incentivizing you to go ahead and switch between all the characters like I didn't do in remake, I think that's the only way they could really improve it besides making like better ability channels, kind of like they did in 16.
So today,
Jay said, once I'm bored of a game, I won't touch it for a year. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I'm the same way. Like, I will not go back to a game if, like, my hype dies, or I just didn't think it was that great, or I had a major issue with the game. I just won't touch it again. A la something like Elden Ring. I didn't touch it for literally a year, and we finally started playing it, like, a week ago, just to try it out again. Make sure we could, like, activate multiplayer.
So, the basic systems of the game, I've only been able to explain that, but there are the fluent variety of the games which I was not able to explain, showcase today. So I would like to have this opportunity, because you're all here, to cut some part, and a lot of people are participating online too. So today we would like to share some new information.
Oh, new info.
There are various informations, and it's information only for Grassland. It's not everything, but I'm so glad I came here today. So I've kind of made that into 2 to 3 minutes video. So I would like to show this.
Oh, okay, a new like trailer, 2 to 3 minutes. All right.
Please.
Sounds good to me.
So you're able to make reactions. Please feel to make. So this is the Moogle house. The one
Moogle looks so weird to me. I want the Final Fantasy 16 Moogle back, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What the hell?
So it's like a mini game. So Moogle House mini game. And
What the heck?
And then the various characters are coming to the world map together with Cloud escaping or fleeing from Midgar. So there's various stories. They have various stories. They're kind of being beaten. They're being beaten. So they're characters that are loved. And in this one, we
Queen's
also
Blood.
have a card game.
A card game? Oh no.
There's a story. So from the start till the end, you're able to play during the game.
Here's a Chocobo customization. The chest piece, it looks like feet armor and then a helmet.
Able to customize
And you can do colors fully. Wow, okay, that's pretty dope.
What's that card game? So I'm showing you bits and pieces. So this is different from Chocobo Race, but as a tutorial for Chocobo, for you to be able to get used to Chocobo, this itself is enjoying. So the characters we saw earlier will appear on Quest, and you're able to see the relationships and the background of these characters.
What the heck?
This is where Aerith is the...
This says I haven't touched Ghostwire Tokyo in 2 years. Yup, that is a game that looked very good at the start, but it had a couple pitfalls that I saw.
We saw this, right? In the previous title, I think they were picking flowers. Aerith was picking the flowers.
Oh my god.
The monsters we saw earlier, they are very strong monsters that appear.
Got a whole ass dragon.
To conquer some request. So this one is a very strong one.
A lightning dragon, bro. That's pretty dope.
If you are able to finish a certain condition, it appears. It's a very rare monster.
Oh, really? Okay.
There's piano. Oh, piano. Piano.
Oh my god, they've got a rhythm game?
Can it be? So it's now like a different game. So it's now a rhythm game. Wow,
Oh my
they're playing. It's a
God.
rhythm game.
They've added just like random ass
So there's
like
more
mini games into the
songs
game.
that he can play. Oh, where is this place? Where is this? Ah la 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 la. Oh, I'm so intrigued.
That looked kind of like
So
the
if you
temples that are
prefer, it
near
would
the
have
end of
taken
the
2
game.
hours, and the director said I can't present that. So you showed me bits and pieces. This is like
Yeah, people were saying it
I
in the
want to
chat.
see
Wu Tai,
many.
yeah. That's what it's called,
I'm
Wu
intrigued
Tai.
by all, but there were mini games.
So we're getting that
card
far.
games.
We're getting to Wu
What's
Tai.
that?
That's like super close to the
So
end.
can you play that everywhere? Yes. So there's one story within it, and with the card players, you're able to resolve the mystery and solve, and it comes to a very heartbreaking or heartful end. So how much can you play?
So they're amping up their card game storyline
So
side
if you
quest.
play stopping by, you won't be able to reach the main part. So there's a lot. So rather than doing everything, it should be that you should be selective and do the things that you like. And then once you go through the story, you go back, or once you've cleared the games, then you go back. So I think it's really dependent on the individual. Wonderful. And we also saw the piano. The piano, those who played, I'm sure it's a reminiscence. So you will get the final heaven. You remembered? So I would like to go and capture the final heaven. Actually, today I showed you a video,
Okay.
but I said it was for the grassland, but there are different information. So the piano is one in a different area. And the reason why I include that today is because that minigame, I wanted Noda-san you to play today.
They want this man to play piano. Oh
So
no.
it's like a sound game. It's a sound game, but that sound game has very original in terms of the operability. So to operate the piano, play the piano is difficult, right? So you have to be careful of your right hand, left hand. Yes, of course. So much pressure on me.
Oh my
Do
God.
it. Okay, you will. Can I play? All right, we have it over there. So this is the play corner.
All right, so this man's gonna play the rhythm game in the remake. Oh, or Rebirth. My bad. Oh no.
So
Let's see. Jay said I got bored and got a PB&J with a pack of Oreos and a Dr Pepper. That sounds delicious right now. PB&J. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Piano with this. So this is really quite real. So you can
Oreos always smack, my man. Oreos be hitting any time of day. You get those double stuffs.
So you can really become a piano master. So
don't know if that's a good mix with Dr Pepper though. I usually don't have soda and Oreos together.
And show that to everybody. I'd like to see that. It might be a concert out of here. So this time, if you press the button in the middle and select the song,
I have multiple songs. I'm assuming everything from like the OG soundtrack they're gonna have.
Whether you're
again, the music in Final Fantasy games are amazing, so I could definitely see there being some bangers.
But today I'm going to be nasty, and we have the theme for Aerith and Tifa. So, Noda-san, I want you to
Aerith and Tifa themes.
Which camp you are. Noda-san. Are you Aerith camp or Tifa camp?
They're setting it up, dude. They're setting them up.
Okay. So I'm going to pick Aerith because I have no choice.
Oh no.
So I have no choice, but I'm going to
all the Tifa fanboys are not gonna stand for this. You've angered them all.
So yes. So you've got this Buster Sword as you play. Can I? So there's the countdown. Come on.
Here we go. Let's see Cloud just fucking rip a banger out here. No, he's already fucked, bro. He's done. Cut him out. Cut him out.
Nice. Okay.
Nah, bro. Get him off the stage.
You're doing it. You're doing okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. And then the songs come along.
The beat does kind of slap already. I'm hearing it.
You got it in an instantaneously. Yeah, I got it.
Bro's got as many misses as he does greats. He needs to step it up. Come on, you got this, bud. There we go. Oh, no.
You're doing well. You're doing well for the first time. It's considering it's your first time. So you're using the analog stick, so not just the right hand side. If you have to use your left hand side, unless you're used, you do come to a panic. And the music, there are various music notes in the world. You're able to find the song and make various challenges.
Doesn't seem too hard, but this guy is fumbling a lot. And it stays true to the original song, too. I think it said like 2 minutes and something in length, so it is going to be a real time for their song. Jay said it's a double stuffed mint Oreos, and I got a Klondike bar at the ready. Bro, you're just geared up.
Close.
I'm jealous as fuck. I wish. Dude, do you know the last time I had a Klondike bar? I think it might have been 03. I legitimately think it might have been 03, 04. There you go. He got through it.
Very well. Well done. It's so...
I've never had mint Oreo.
I can play
I'm a fan of mint, no matter what people say about it, but I've never had a mint Oreo. I'm a big fan of Thin Mints, bro. You get a pack of Girl Scout cookies, you get some Thin Mints. That's it. Cloud said they put bro on the spot. They really did. This poor man was not ready for a performance.
Some players will just play this mini game. There will be so many other musical pieces and songs, right? That is correct. And if it's not sufficient, you can just free play the piano. And you can play some original.
You can just free play the piano. You know someone's gonna make a whole bop. You know someone's gonna get the nice 1738 Fetty Wap out there. They're gonna start playing Runaway. It's dangerous. You can't give people that much power.
Do a good performance, and it takes some time to get used to it, but pianists can play it well. As you get used to it, you can play more difficult pieces. So please.
Yeah, they're gonna have Through the Fire and Flames for the piano segment. It's the final, it's the super boss of the piano mode.
And I'm just wondering in what kind of circumstances Cloud will play this game. You like that? Yes, of course. I like that. There's so many drama within the piece, this theme. Nomura-san, I think you look...
Man said it's the perks of having a pregnant woman as a friend. Oh no.
Nomura-san, what's your take?
Oh no.
Yes, I see so many exciting...
And they're craving mint Oreos. Like I said, I've never had mint Oreos, but... Mint Oreo slap? Alright, I'm gonna have to check them out. You guys are gassing up mint Oreos right now. You're making it sound too good. Alright, we're getting to a buffer here. Let's go ahead and re-queue up the stream here.
I see so many exciting faces at the stage. I was mesmerized by the performance. And I'm looking...
No, we're getting a bunch of buffers. Come on, man. Let's get back in here, I guess.
Yes, I see so many exciting faces at the stage. I was mesmerized by the performance.
We're getting a lot of Fs in the chat. I'm wondering it's because the stream broke. Yep, people are saying the Sephiroth broke the live. Somebody's getting fired. Yeah, there's a lot of Fs. So it looks like it's not an us problem, it's a them problem. That is tragic. So it is 12 right now. I do plan on staying up for another hour. So if this doesn't fix within like 2-3 minutes, we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to switch this over to invasion mode for at least 45 minutes. And I'll be happy to do so. So again, we're going to give this 2 minutes, see how it goes. So far, everything they revealed, I mean, it's kind of just like stuff. Like, okay, you get, there's some side missions. You've got a big crafting element in the game. It's open world. You can customize your Chocobo. We saw this in the most recent preview that IGN released. I believe it was like yesterday, actually. I think it was actually like today or yesterday. So at least I saw it because I saw the preview. This is probably a game I'm gonna end up covering as well here on the channel. So don't be surprised if like a little bit down the line we see some more Final Fantasy stuff coming out, especially towards the year turn, right? Like I'm talking like New Year's, especially then we're gonna be having stuff like this on the channel. Don't think we're done with Mortal Kombat though. If you're still a big fan of Mortal Kombat, I still have stuff in the pipeline. I still have a what is canon video coming out. I still have a theory video on what's going to happen with new moving forward. And then we're also going to be covering any official news that comes out for the game as well. I've heard rumblings of a leak for Combat Pack 2. I don't know who they are. I haven't looked at it precisely. I don't really care to look at stuff like that. So we're going to try to steer clear still. But I know a lot of stuff is out there for sure. Cloud said, oof, talking about the live stream breaking. And Jay said, she be forcing me to do things I normally won't. Like eat some mint Oreos. Is that something you usually won't do or what? Alright, so we're still getting a buffer. People are still complaining in the chat. So again, we'll give it like another minute here, maybe 2. And if it okay, we'll do 12:10. If it's not by 12:10, we'll go ahead and we'll switch it over to invasion mode for today. I feel like we got most of the information we were gonna get anyways, so not that big of a deal. I mean, they literally broke into a segment where this guy's playing the piano on the game, so I don't really think there's gonna be anything too crazy. Although I do think they'll probably have something at the end. I do want to see it, but I'm also not going to sit here through a broken stream, right? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
So many exciting faces
and I do have a thumbnail ready for Invasions as well, so. Jay said, stay out of Dynasty's videos and you'll be good. Yeah, no, I haven't watched Dynasty since, like, literally, like, I think it was, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks before the game release. I knew he was going to have a lot of, like, borderline spoiler content, so I just kind of just let it do its own thing by then, you know? I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. My bad. Someone's texting me right now. Give me 1 second. What a mess. Of course, now of all times. So nothing. Someone says they went to Twitch. I don't really want to go over to Twitch. I'm not gonna lie. So it looks like, I mean, we'll try it. We'll try going over. We'll see if it's up. If it's up, it's up. If it's not, it's not. We'll just move over to Invasions here. Twitch. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do browse. We're gonna go ahead and do, we can't search. There it is. Let's do Tokyo Game Show. There we go. Damn, I can't read any of that. That's all Japanese, bro. Holy, I'm assuming it'd be this one. Oh god, that is awful. That looked insanely bad.
Maybe this will help with the sting.
Jay said, making me lay with her in a matching onesie with a bag of purple Dorito. I've never had the purple Doritos either. Cloud said, don't watch Dynasty, Kenny Bomb, or literally anyone that makes MK content if you don't want Combat Pack 2 spoiled. Damn, that is everybody. But good for me, I just haven't had the time to even check out other content creators right now. But okay, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like that was not it. Looks like they're like queuing up for stuff, but they're not I'm not watching an ad again. Alright, let's just go ahead and see let's see if YouTube has it up now, and if not, oh fucking well. You know, we tried. That's my stream. Check that thing out. That thing looks dope. Let's see, Tokyo. The boys want me to get on, but I'm not gonna lie. I haven't touched Invasions, and I have y'all here, so I'd rather just do Invasions for a little bit. What happened? The stream just went completely down. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's just gone. Yeah, it's just completely gone. Looks like. Yeah, it's not even up anymore, yo. They actually got trolled. No way. Okay, I've got to be tripping. Hold up. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. 9 days ago. What are you talking about? Yeah, this was the video I saw, the IGN first preview. That guy ended the stream as well. That's Blitz. That's from the last one though. BGS. Okay, it's still live, it's saying.
Yes, I see.
It's still that same part. Uh-oh.
At the stage,
Jay said Super and Uncaged are the only ones that haven't said any leaks yet. Yeah, but those guys are like very intertwined, right? Like you gotta also understand, like when it comes to Dynasty, like he's said time and time again, he doesn't care like about hurting his relationship with the company. Kenny Bomb is probably like following the trend of like what's hot with MK to keep up with like views and relevancy and stuff like that, probably. And then Super and Uncaged are very in the mix with Ed Boon himself and the company over there. So they're probably under like a strict, like, if you want to keep the partnership up and going, please don't talk about the leaks. And they're like, all right, yeah, we won't talk about nothing. Plus, I know they usually don't cover leaks in general. So, that's probably another big reason as well. Cloud44 said, oh no, now we have to play Invasions. Oh no. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's do it. Let's play some Invasions, bro. We've teased y'all long enough. Ooh, another game I want to play. This is the Octopath Traveler. That's another game I've been wanting to play for a while. Payday 3. I'm trying to play that with the boys as well. Stay tuned for that. Whenever, or maybe like Tuesday, Wednesdays, once we do like 2 to 3 hours of Elden Ring, maybe at night, we'll go ahead and play some Elden Ring to boot. So, I mean, that sounds great to me. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do some Invasions finally. Let's go ahead and change the thumbnail of the stream so I don't bait anybody with any of this. Go ahead and switch this for now in case anyone wants. Join in here. Oh, it's not the right one.
And become keeper of time. My next task was to restart history.
Go.
Not beholden to past events. I was free to craft a new era. It was with humility.
And we'll switch the image and the title back whenever we're done with the actual thing itself.
After careful preparation, I began work.
Alright, here we go. On to Invasions. We can actually see the opening cinematic for ourselves here. Ding dong 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 ding. Invasions.
Though the barriers among timelines have been rebuilt after the recent invasion, they remain porous. That is why I chose to secretly surveil all of them to keep watch for potential aggressors.
Okay, smart.
My choice has proven wise. There is no shortage of malefactors who wish this timeline harm.
Cool.
With the advanced knowledge I have gained of their plans, I can coordinate this timeline's defenses.
A sneak peek of who's to come, maybe, right there.
Vary in nature and severity, but all risk doing critical damage. With skill, luck, and perseverance, these threats will be defeated.
Nice.
The future of this timeline is now in your hands. May the Elder Gods bless your efforts.
Cool, an intro we haven't seen before. Jay said, I'll give you the answer to all the clues. The clues? Before you begin your journey, choose a fighter for your team. The fighter can be changed at any time. Well, obviously, going with our girly May. Before you begin your journey, choose a cameo for your team. The cameo can be changed at any time. I really like Cyrax so far. Let's go ahead and do Cyrax. Cyrax.
To Casa del Cage.
Casa del Cage, baby.
I've got one rule. Don't break anything. It's all expensive.
Cento.
And FYI, the house just might be possessed.
The fuck?
Straight up, we're talking serious poltergeist level craziness. Like the weird portal to other realms in my bedroom.
Man is chilling.
Can I tell you how much of a nightmare it's been
Oh.
trying to sell this place? Oh, BT Dubs, there's a key under the rock.
Of course there is. Let's do it, baby. First invasion incursion. Key thief. We're going against the cannibal warrior, level 1. Let's do it, baby. Oh shit, my phone's about to die. I gotta turn it off. Fuck me. The Tarkatan warrior has stolen the key to Cage's mansion. Defeat the Tarkatan warrior and recover the key. Gotcha, bitch. Wow, that super armor is fucking nuts. Got him. Easy W. Damn, I remembered that? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about not doing fatalities anymore. I can't believe I remember that Lee May fatality, high key. Well, there's a headless dude. Front door key item. Casa key card. Continue, yes. Jay said you normally can't finish the tutorial Mesa until you collect everything. Okay. We got 50 of the medallions on the bottom right.
Gonna need the pin for the security system.
Abacaba.
It's ABACABB. Right? Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
I really like Johnny Cage's voice actor, man. He's really good at his job of voice acting here. All right.
This place is supersized.
We gotta go
and
left.
I hate for you to get lost.
The blue
It's just
pathways
like a
are unlocked,
stoplight.
red is
Here you
locked,
go.
green pathways lead to new encounters, and arrow guides you towards the exit. Awesome. We gotta go left here, like I just said.
Of course, Casa del Cage sports the ultimate home theater. Stick around and feast your eyes on the greatest movies ever made. Cage Match.
Ninja Mime.
And my all-time favorite, I'm Quake.
Nice. Here we go. We gotta go against our boy Reiko. Love that helmet, dude. That helmet is so nice. Aw, man. Him with the fucking fat DDT. It's too easy with Lee May. It's too easy. Cloud 44 says, do I have to complete the story before Invasions? From what I know, no. But I did beat the story right away, so it could just be, you know, I just did it and I just didn't notice. Jay said, but if you want to level up a little more quickly, you'll have to do brutalities. Oh, really? Cloud, you can do it whenever. Okay, well, that's good to know for Cloud. Uh-oh, I pressed A on it again. My bad. Fuck. Can we just, like, back out of this? Or are we stuck on fighting this? Return to map. There we go. Beautiful. Let's move on forward.
I've got cameras pretty much everywhere. Gotta know what I look like at all angles.
Zoom in
at
and
all
zoom out.
times.
Sounds good to me. Go ahead and go left. Or left, right. Oh my god, I have no sense of direction. Gotta go forward? No, where are we going? Because we gotta go back. But now it says go this way. Oh no. Alright, let's do this fight. Quit goofing around. Cloud says thank you.
Fight.
Oh, that's a big old slime bomb. Damn you. Got him. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Lee May do me winning. She do be winning a lot. I like that. Alright, so now it's letting us go forward. Nothing here? Oh, there is. It just took a minute to load up. Good to know. Love those katana fans we got. What? Instantly started with fucking Striker coming at me. Ah, shit. Ah. Lady in Waiting is her name. Ah, the grab. Got him. So far, so easy. You got a decent understanding of Lee May from the beta, so nothing too crazy yet. I'm gonna put a link to a site to help everyone figure out the clues. Oh, okay.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Because through those doors is what I like to call Demon Alley.
Demon
Go in
Alley.
there if you like fighting vicious Netherrealm beasties. Ugh, if I could only figure out how they're getting in here.
Alright, so there's a move up here.
Meet
And this is the collector, hey!
My personal shopper and lifetime pickleball teammate.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. Just don't get on his bad side. My man's always on the hunt for shiny new stuff. He'll buy or sell pretty much anything.
Nice. Hold on one second. Important conversation. Let's see what we got here in the shop. We have a molten capsule, grants 50 fire resistance, 50 ice resistance, energy resistance for the next encounter. And then your character resurrects back to 50% health only once for the next encounter. So when you're gonna have a tough fight, you're gonna want to have the crying stone here. Okay. After discovering a shop, you can teleport back to the nearest shop from the pause menu. Shops will refresh their stock items every hour. Oh, is that real time too? Okay. Is that a teddy bear in like Jade's outfit? is that what that is? Jay says it's on the Discord. Awesome. Appreciate that, Jay. Always helping out here in the community. Thought said I really like what they did with Johnny in the new timeline. I do as well. I like how they built him up. I love his voice actor. Really good. Loving Johnny as a character as a whole. Plus they have him as like a bro with Kenshi, which I also like. Many encounters along your journey will also have modifiers. Modifiers can affect one fighter or both fighters. You can counter the effects with the modifiers by using consumables. Come here, bitch! Why are you running? That thing was heat-seeking. Out of your mind. So far, so easy. Some big W's on Lee May right now. Beautiful. Love to see it. But we can go left. Or, oh my, why do I keep saying left? I keep saying left when I mean right. You're out of your mind. Oh my god. Okay, we can go right. We can go right. Jay said I used the heart medallion. I don't know what that is. So we can't go this way. We need the dojo key card. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. We'll go left. Maybe my brain just knew we needed to go left. That's maybe why I said left. I don't know. I have no explanation for it right now. Fight! Dude, why are they all running from me? What's going on? Aw, you dick. Beautiful. Easy matches so far, easy matches. Pat says, yeah, I'm waiting for the Cage and Kenshi love story. That or Cage and Madame Bo. What the heck? Jay said it's one of the talismans. I mean, I assumed so, but I didn't want to assume. Go ahead and see. We're almost level 2 with Lee May here. About a quarter through, not too bad for the amount of fights we've done. Pretty fast as well, and they're only one round.
Fight.
Shit. Oh, yo. Oh, that bat's trolling. Shit. No, no, grab him. Grab him. We're in the corner. No. Beautiful. Another dub, baby. Awesome. So far, so easy. Nothing crazy yet, but I'm waiting for sure. You put it near your butt as if you were to fart, and it takes a lot of health from your opponent. What, for real? That's wild. Super armor attacks. Many opponents in Invasion have super armor during their attacks. This means that their attacks cannot be interrupted, but they can be blocked. Let's see. Oh, let's continue. Your opponent's super armor attacks can be interrupted during a short window when they are vulnerable. The opponent will be highlighted blue when it's time to strike. Easy enough. The vulnerability window is different for each of your opponent's super armor attacks. Study your opponents as you block to find your best opportunity to strike. Okay, so there's different timings. Gotcha. Beautiful. Simple enough, simple enough. Look for the blue when countering. Now we've got the Ashra battle with the garage that we saw plenty of times in our Invasion analysis.
Fight.
Oh, there's the armor. Damn, I forgot that one's a low. So she just got armor all the time is what I'm saying. She just has armor every time I go to hit her. Nice. Alright, so not the worst, but it does make it a little bit more challenging. Yes. And we got our first talisman, which is the flaming skull that we saw in the Invasions gameplay as well.
Boom.
A
Crazy
boom.
demon lady dropped a talisman. It's pretty powerful if you know how to use it. Ooh, you can also upgrade a talisman at a forge, you know.
Yes, sir. We do know. We got the weird guy doing, acting like a dog or something still in the background. Man's going crazy on that carpet. Talismans. Talismans are a powerful tool in your arsenal. Different talismans can be used in combat to fire projectiles, power up your attacks, or even heal your character. Your first talisman can fire a flaming nether skull at the opponent, dealing fire damage on a hit. Right. Talismans are not used instantly and can be interrupted. They also have a limited number of charges that can only be replenished by a forge. Use them wisely. Hit the opponent with the talisman while avoiding their attacks by blocking, ducking, or jumping. You can also use the flaming nether skull to destroy incoming projectiles. Easy enough. We're really just getting the basics down here in Casa del Cage. Nothing too crazy yet. Blocked. We need to access the right. Left is blocked off as well. Super size. Alright. Bakurin veteran? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I mistimed the uppercut. Oh! That was close. Oh, I canceled my drop kick. That was the worst. Hit him with the palm, baby. Nothing crazy so far, but we just hit level 3 and now we have the hallway keycard. I believe that one lets us go forward where we are right now. Component rare dragon medallion and a brutality common fast enough for you. Oh, that's probably where we maybe it might be the rush down one that we use, the B ability. The one where she does the kick into, or the knee into the punches maybe. So yeah, it looks like we can go up now. Let's go ahead into this room here. Oh, this is a forge,
Hey,
okay.
look, it's Bob.
Bob!
Bob's my bodyguard, private chef, and personal trainer.
He does it all.
Can do everything.
He really can. Yep. Let's see what we got. The forge allows you to recharge and upgrade your talismans. This tutorial will teach you how to upgrade a talisman. After completing it, you will be able to charge or recharge your talisman as well. Okay. So we'll upgrade it. Armor against up to 100 plus damage. 5 plus activation speed percentage. Adding components to the talisman will grant new bonuses to it. These could enhance the talisman or give it entirely new properties. Oh, wow. It looks like it could turn out a different element. So the dragon medallion that we just got, or whatever it was called, does what? Improves the talisman's damage. So 10%? Yep, 10% extra damage. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that then. So we have a total of 10% extra damage and armor against up to 100 plus damage. So that'll stack, I'm assuming. And we just got a achievement, So Crafty, Forge a Talisman. That's one of the wars he was in. Ah, okay. I mean, so that looks like everything we could do here. After discovering a forge, you can teleport back to the nearest forge from the pause menu. Good to know. Now, it did say we can we unlocked something after we did that, the recharge. How much does it cost? It doesn't say. And we don't have anything else to upgrade it with, so let's just go ahead and leave that for now. So now we can go this way. We'll use the hallway key.
You remember old Demon Alley and how much fun that was?
Yep.
Well, now it's time to throw down with a whole mess of super psycho ninjas. These dudes have ice running through their veins. Like, literally. Use that talus thingamabob you found. It'll give you an edge.
Oh my gosh. The talus thingamabob. The best actual scientific term for it.
This should help you take down those pesky house crashers.
All fighters have up to 2 elemental types. This fighter is an ice type. Try switching to an electric type like Raiden to gain an advantage. Press Y to open the Invasions loadout menu, then press X to view the elemental damage chart. So this is if we want to switch. Again, I'm probably going to stick for Li Mei for now. She's definitely probably like my best combo wise, so we'll just go ahead and do that. We don't have a relic yet. Our inventory is just the key cards and stuff, so nothing crazy out of that. Superconductor. Alright, let's see what we got going on.
Fight.
A normal fight, just our elemental intro. Oh, he went super armor right when I came down with the neutral. Oh. Oh, yup, we just got it. Hey! Nice! Oh, his whole head's caved, bro. Beautiful brutality. I like that. I like that one a lot. Jay said it will get harder to upgrade your talismans without the proper stuff. Okay. That was superconductor. So now what do we have? Man spinning around in his bar chair. We have Ice Aura modifier, and we're against Smoke the Smoggy Warrior. Beautiful. I thought it said the Soggy Warrior. I was like, what? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, Smoke. Fuck. My bad. Damn, frickin' Cyrax didn't hit at all right there? Ooh. There we go. So far, we're still hanging in there. Nothing too bad. It says vulnerable. What is that? Oh, hitting them during the super armor, I'm assuming, right? We got a relic, the not junk relic. We saw that also in the Invasions trailer, or like showcase.
This old hunk of junk. I mean, sure, it's old, but is it junk? Hell no. That, my friends, is a relic. The sweet thing about relics is that they are loaded with enchantments. Long story short, it'll help you beat the crap out of these damned realm jumpers.
Okay, so basically, I assumed that it was going to be mostly stat-based stuff going into it, but let's see what it actually is, right? Like I said, like, we know that the stats have relic modifier. Whoa, they have the whole little damage chart out here, which is pretty dope. But yeah, let's see what it actually does. 15% increased XP gain, which is awesome. 0 damage against super armor opponents. Ooh, that's pretty bad. You don't even get your damage through. Fuck. And we're gonna attach it, but because I want the XP, but that's pretty rough, especially if like an opponent's gonna be super armoring or doing a bunch of super armor moves, right? Go ahead and move on.
Fight!
Got him with the flawless, baby! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Flawless victory.
Yeah! That's the words I like to hear. Flawless victory. The first time I've actually heard them from the announcer. Let's go up. Up looks finite. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay, Demon Alley, right. And then right's also where we've gone as well, because that's where we went outside. Let's go up or left, I guess, now. Hey, look, there's the one-of-a-kind fucking Havali or whatever it was that got destroyed. Guess it wasn't one-of-a-kind. Hachuli. Was it a Hachuli? I think it was Hachuli. Jump and duck to avoid energy balls and survive. Switching to a blood elemental character will reduce the damage taken from projectile. Okay. Pretty straightforward so far. Got him. Look at that. Easy. Light work. Flawless victory. And we got a brutality from Cyrax. Nice. Got an achievement as well. Made it out alive. Complete a survival encounter. Beautiful. Jay said that's all you need to increase your XP. Alright, sounds good. This Shaolin monk is breakdancing in front of us, while other ones are training over on the side. There's a chest over there. How do we go over there? I tried turning right, it didn't let me. I'm assuming we gotta do something else in order to unlock it, huh? Oh, I accidentally did the same one. Jay said them survives get harder and easier as you progress.
Survive.
Okay. Where's the return map? There we go. Yeah, time actually flew by. We're actually almost at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna try to get as far as I can here.
Crap, that's me. I mean, he's handsome, less perfect me.
Of course.
But he's still me. Can't believe I'm saying this, but kick my ass.
I'm doing it. I got you, Johnny. Yeah, but we're gonna try to get as far as we can here in like the next 15 minutes, but after that, we're gonna call it wraps here for the night. I gotta get to bed. They might call me early in the morning, and I don't want to risk it too much, you know, like not waking up and all that. I don't have like a set schedule or anything for my job as of yet. Like I still need to sign some like paperwork and get a whole what do you call it? Like a background check going, but like that could happen at any time. So I just want to be ready, you know. And then eventually I'll learn what my schedule is. And of course the beginning's going to be very volatile, so that's obviously going to affect the streaming schedule and stuff as well. But after that, you know, we'll get a consistent schedule, we'll know what we're doing, that way I can let you guys know when streams are happening. If there's any events I want to see, kind of like Tokyo Game Show, we'll go ahead and watch those as well. Damn. There we go. Cloud said, Johnny's house is so chaotic, for real. Jay said, that's what you need the dojo keycard for. You just retrace your steps and go backwards. Okay. Retrace my steps and go back. Oh, we got a Johnny Cage announcer pack. Johnny Cage color palette for the dark comedy skin. And Johnny Cage glasses. Nice. Stat points. When your evasion level increases, all the stats of your fighters increase. Each fighter will also gain 5 stat points. Would you like to assign these points manually or automatically? You can change the setting per fighter at any time. We'll do it manually. So those are the automatic ones that happen every level, and then we get 5 manual ones we get every time. Ah! Awesome. Now can we move forward? We can.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa. Slow down there. What the heck are you doing?
I got an achievement. I didn't see what it was, though.
Where that thing goes? It's probably gonna take you to where those freaks who crashed my pad came from. Do you really want another piece of that? As your fake attorney, I advise you to stay the hell out of there. There's no coming back, pal.
Alright, so just don't go in there yet, basically, because we need to get that stuff. But you said that's what you need the dojo keycard for. Just retrace your steps and go backwards. So I'm assuming maybe we go through the little luggage that opened up. Let's try that out. Oh, wait. No. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the one that was outside, right? Let's do this one. Oh, there's test your might. Oh, you're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. All right, let's do it. It is an anvil. All right, not that bad. Definitely not as bad as story mode. Oh my god.
Excellent.
She looks so happy. Look at her. She's praising the sun up in this bitch. Oh, fuck. So we got a taunt. Dragon's Den. Ooh. Nice.
What the hell? I had one rule. Don't break anything. I banged on that anvil for more days than I can remember and molded by gods when I played that blind blacksmith. And that role was an award winner. Sure, it was for worst performance.
Oh my
but it
god.
was still an award.
So let's see what this is. Oh, it's just another chest. Okay. We got the dojo key card that you were talking about. Another color palette for another 2 color palettes for this Johnny Cage skin. Nice. All right. And yep, that's the door. Yep. So it said we could teleport to the shop and whatever. So instead of going by tile, we're just gonna go back to the shop and then go back over there. So we should be like right there. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Jay said, test your mic gets real hard. Oh, I bet it fucking does. Todd says, thank you. TYM is way... Oh, test your mic. Oh, it's so much easier than I thought it would be. Well, for like Jay said, maybe for now. But I'm sure that bitch gonna pick up again for sure. So here's the chest. We got another color palette and another one and 1,000 coins. Nice. That's it. That's everything we could get here. We'll go back to the forge now, and then we'll just go to the portal. And then I think we're gonna wrap it up here for today, boys. I think we're gonna go see whatever cutscene or whatever gets us to the portal, and then we're gonna go ahead and wait to do invasions later on, like either tomorrow or the day after. I'll try to do tomorrow as much as I can, but again, Right now it's very volatile with my schedule. I don't know how like when they're gonna hit me up for the background check and when it goes through, and you know, all that stuff is up in the air right now. So this next week is gonna be volatile, but I'll be more consistent moving forward for sure. They make the target area much smaller. Oh no. So here, we'll go through the portal, we'll see where we end up, and that'll be it for today. It has begun. Complete Cage Mansion tutorial.
The Scorpion invading our timeline also lost his wife and son to Quan Chi's murderous machinations.
Damn.
Consumed by grief, he searched them all to find another Harumi with whom he could rebuild his family.
This shit is tragic.
But in timeline after timeline, he arrived too late. Harumi was already dead.
Damn.
When Scorpion reached ours, he was crushed to find that though alive, Harumi was wedded to Kuai Liang. Thwarted yet again, Scorpion's frustration exploded into rage.
Yeah, I bet.
He has vowed to burn this entire timeline. If he cannot have Harumi, no one will.
Ah. So here's the one. We haven't even unlocked this one yet. Jeez, we have to go through the Fangjian village. I think this is Sundo. This is the endless one, I believe, in the middle. This is obviously the living forest. Don't know what this one is. This looks to be the Tarkatan colony. I have no idea what that is. Again, it kind of looks like that center map of Fangjian village. So maybe this is the training area. So you have to start at Fangjian. Fangjian village. Yes. The big ass tower right there in the background. The middle one is just towers. Okay, got you. The little car horn. Boop, boop. And here we are. Fangjian at the very beginning. Alright guys, and that, like I said, is going to be it for today's session of Mortal Kombat 1, along with the info we got from Tokyo Game Show for Final Fantasy VII. I do hope you guys here that joined me today did enjoy. I'm glad you guys can join along. You know, Jay, Cloud44, we had Isaac in here for a little bit, King Nix popped by for a little bit, Dakota Lee came down, I guess a friend of Gabe's, I didn't even know. I didn't know they were tight like that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in for streams, honestly. You guys are the best. Love having you guys around. You guys really make the making content live worthwhile. Hopefully we can catch each other moving forward. Like I said, we're going to do some more invasions later on. Either tomorrow or the day after. We'll see how the schedule goes and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys for always coming down. And I hope to catch you guys next time. See you later, guys.